This morning I want to talk to you about foundations. Which one might you choose from our range? We have two and they are very different weights in terms of the coverage that they give and also the finished effect. So we've got a Light Look Beauty Balm. I've just made another video about that, which is a bit more than a tinted moisturiser and is absolutely perfect for the sort of person who doesn't normally wear a foundation but would like to do so. And we've also got Continuous Cover foundation, which is this one, which I actually like to use certainly as I go into winter. My skin just needs better coverage and I like wearing a proper foundation because I just love that sort of flawless finish that it gives you, and it means that it effortlessly covers the blemishes and the various bits of uneven skin tone that I've got that I don't like very much. So I want to show you the colours and I also want to show you how I apply it to get the best effect. Now let's start with colours. We've got 5 and I've put them on this paper. Now it's not a very good representation because this paper is not skin coloured, but at least you can see that we go from the lightest, which is 1, through the darkest, which is 3.5. Now our benchmark colour is the 2. When I first launched Look Fabulous Forever, we had 3 colours. We had 1, 2 and 3. We then realised there was a gap between 2 and 3, that 3 was too much of a leap to go from this to this, so we put in an intermediate colour, which is between the 2, and then we also realised that some people needed a 3.5. So I hope that helps you. If you've got paler than average skin, use or go for the 1. I think my skin is fairly what you would call average, and average for me is somewhere around here. 80%, I would say, possibly more, of the people who come into our shops and say, I'd like to buy a foundation, can you tell me which colour to get? I will try the 2 on them to see, and I will put it here on the jawline to see if it roughly matches their skin tone, and I would say that 9 times out of 10 it does. So if you're in any way, shape or form debating which colour to choose, I'd say get the 02, that one. If you know that your skin is paler than your friend's skin, and you've always had quite pale skin, get the 1. And if you have got a little bit of colour on your face, perhaps from the summertime, you might need the 2.5. And then if your skin tone is definitely darker, you need an outside outdoors life or something like that. So you've got a year-round tan, proper decided tan, you might need to go for the 3 or the 3.5. But remember that the default for us is 2, and that's what I'm going to use today. So I'm going to apply it to show you how it looks. And I'm going to apply it with a little squirt of our primer. I'm going to apply it with a little bit of primer. You can put the primer on first. I love to wear a primer because I feel it makes a huge difference to how well my face looks after I've applied, how good my face looks after I've applied the foundation. I like to save time. So I'm going to put 1 squirt of this on the back of my hand like that. And I'm going to put a couple of squirts of the foundation, the 02 foundation, and then I'm going to use my foundation brush. I'm going to swirl them together and I'm going to apply from the centre of my face and out to the outer edges until I've evenly applied the product all over my face. And you can see that immediately what is happening with the foundation is that it is starting to create this evenness of skin tone. Now people say, oh, it's wrinkles that make you look older. Actually, it's not wrinkles that make you look older. What makes you look older, and why I think every single older woman looks better when they're wearing a foundation. I get quite a lot of women who say to me, oh, I don't wear a foundation. And invariably I look at their skin and think, oh, I wish I could show you how brilliant you'd look if you had a bit of foundation on. So what you're doing here is you're making your skin look less aged. I could say more youthful. I hate the term anti-aging, as you know, but if you do want your skin to look more youthful, then unify the skin tone. Because the younger you are, the more even your skin tone tends to be. It's with age that our skin loses that evenness. So there you go. I think I've probably, let me just check in my mirror here. I've probably got enough on. And I think you can see that I've gone from having definitely uneven skin tone, quite blotchy skin, to now something that actually looks really lovely and smooth. And it just looks polished and finished, I think. Just use my warmth of my fingers just to make sure that I haven't got the... There we go. So having done that, I will now give a little bit of extra help to those areas that need it by using a concealer. So I've got an O2 concealer, which matches my O2 foundation. If you want a concealer, we've got an O1 concealer, obviously match that to the O1 base, cover to cover foundation. So O1 matches O1, O2 matches O2 and 2.5. And then if you buy the 3 or the 3.5, get the O3 concealer to go with that. Get rid of the age spots. So this is a really easy job to do now I've got my foundation on, to use that small amount of concealer, just pushing it into the skin like that to make sure that those blemishes disappear. Maybe a little bit more on that spot. I don't get spots very often anymore. I used to be plagued by acne rosacea, but since I've been using our skincare system, Hydration Hold Serum and Face the Day Cream and Deeply Dreamy Night Cream, my skin has cleared up, and it's just, oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe how good it is now, so I'm delighted. Now, if you like a powder, we've got a brilliant new translucent powder, which is applied once you've finished that with a brush. So a nice big fat brush, our brush number 1, and it's a compressed powder. This is how it looks. And you just swirl that over the powder. Oh, I just knocked my computer, sorry. You just swirl it over the powder, and then big swirling strokes like that. So lightly applied. And obviously, if you apply translucent powder, what you do is you just finish that whole look that if you want that sort of flawless finish like that, and your skin will just look absolutely beautiful. So I think that's it. So if you like the idea of what I would call a proper foundation, very definitely more than a tinted moisturiser, and you also, like me, you feel that your skin needs extra help to look unified, blotch-free, blemish-free, and as flawless as you can make it, then go for our continuous cover foundation, this one. And if you like that finish with translucent powder, then that's what we have available there. I do hope that was helpful. And as I said, if you're in any kind of quandary, then take a look at our website. We've got lots of information on there to help you. And I do hope that this video has helped you. And thank you for watching. Bye-bye.